Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm gonna do my highly requested video showing you guys my houseplants. I got 22 houseplants on my room. I know it's getting a little bit crazy, but I'm gonna show you all of them. I'm gonna show you one by one where I got them, how long I got them for, and you can give me some advice if I'm doing anything wrong. Yeah, so join me on this adventure throughout my lovely urban jungle. So I'm gonna start with the ones that I have up here. I have this Monstera Aloe here, or Monkey Mask Monstera. I can't remember exactly where I got it, but it was definitely more than a year ago, and it's grown a lot. It's beautiful, I love it. I have some cuttings here from Satin Pothos, not from a Satin Pothos, from a Golden Pothos, and from my Philodendron. The pothos was growing too big, so I just cut it, and I plan to put it back where it is, but you're gonna see it in a minute. And the philodendron was actually dying out next to the soil, so I just cut it, and it's now getting some roots. So I'm gonna be putting it back to its place soon, and it's gonna look so much fuller now. And up there I have an Anthurium clarinervum. I absolutely love it. It has another leaf. I have this for, I want to say almost 2 years I have it, I believe, and it hasn't grown a lot. It almost died out actually this winter because I was living somewhere where it was very cold and not the right conditions. I got this from London Houseplants. I'm gonna leave everywhere down below if you guys want to see it, but yeah, I got that from London Houseplants, and it's just such a beautiful plant. And here I have some propagating string of hearts. The same thing, it was growing too long, so I just cut it, and as soon as they get roots they go back to the original pot. There in the back I have my coffee plant. It's dying out a little bit, but I'm trying to save it. It had some mold, so now I'm just trying to save it, see if I can still have a little baby coffee plant, but we're gonna see. It was a massive plant, but it just started dying out on me. I don't know why, it just happened suddenly, so I had to cut it all back and see if I can save the tops, and only one of them seems to be growing. And then I have a potato here, just a potato. Oh, and I got it from Tesco, the coffee plant thingy. So then here on top of the fireplace, this is the Pothos where I took the cutting from. Like I said, it was growing very long, so I just cut it, and then I plan to put it back maybe here on this side to look a lot fuller. It was a baby. It looked like these ones when I got it, like this small. I got it for like £5, something like that, out of London. There's a marketplace in London, I can't remember the name, but I got it off of there. I have it for I think 2 years now. Yeah, for sure 2 years I have it, and it's grown a lot. I love it. It's grown this plus that, because that obviously I cut it from here. These are a few of my recent plants. If you have seen my recent plant haul, this is a Philodendron Micans, I believe, and this is a Satin Pothos. They're worth $4.49 from the garden center. They're a few of my most recent additions to my room. And then here on the bottom, next to Bailey's, which has to go to the trash actually, I have this Aloe, which is just, I don't know what's going on with this Aloe, but it's living its best life. I think I got it off of Tesco as well 2 years ago. I didn't buy a lot of plants last year, obviously, because of lockdown and everything, so I don't get it, but it's thriving. Like, it's just, maybe I can do some supports. If you guys can give me some advice, my housemate has suggested putting some stakes or something to keep it upright, but I don't know, it just seems to be fine. I mean, it has some leaves, but I think it's my fault because I keep bumping into it. So, because if you can see, like, the back ones are all fine, so I think it's just me backing into it. I don't know. Up here I have Philodendron Micans. This is the one that you guys saw the cuttings. I have a beautiful poison ivy here, obviously, but I have this here. I got this from Online Baby Plants. They recently rebranded as Plants, PLNTS, something like that. I'm gonna leave a link down below, and I'm also gonna put a card here of the video because I actually did a haul, so you guys can see how little it was when I got it. And again, I got it in this August. I think I got it August 2019, but I might be wrong. But anyways, it's grown so much. And like I said, I did some cutting, so I plan to put it back in there, make it a lot fuller. It's just so beautiful. The best thing about this plant, which they're velvety leaves. They're beautiful, and I mean, it's thriving. It loves being here on the low light. Like, it was before, it was in a very sunny place and it was just not growing, not giving me any leaves at all. But since I put it here in the shady place, it's just gone crazy. I think it really loves being in the shade. So if you don't have a lot of light, I would definitely recommend this plant because it's just living its best life. Here in the middle, I have my string of hearts. It was hanged, but I replaced it with another plant. You're gonna see it in a minute. So I just put it here. I got this off of London Houseplants, and I got this, I think, 2.5 years ago. I think it was one of my first houseplants. This and the Pilea, which you're gonna see in a minute, I think it was one of my first ones. I absolutely fell in love with it, and I really want the variegated version. It's just so easy to take care of. It grows so much, so beautiful. I absolutely love it. Like I said, I'm just cutting it the length and just putting it back to the pot so I can make it more and more full. Beautiful. I really want the variegated version as well. And here in the bottom, I have the single Alocasia Sabrina. I think I mentioned this on the haul. It's just, my goodness, it's surviving. It's surviving. I don't know. It's just, it needs to have a bit more soil. It was my fault. I bumped into it, so it's just leaning, but it was upright, I promise. But I bumped into it, so I need to fix it. And I have a new Sabrina, which again I mentioned in my haul. And my plan was to put this with her, like on the same pot, so they'll look, you know, like she has friends or something. But I don't know if it's doable. I got her from the garden center. I got this from Marks and Spencer, believe it or not. It was like it had 2 or 3 big leaves. Obviously the other 2 died out, and this one just never put out another leaf. I swear it's like this for, I would say, probably a year, and it just doesn't put out another leaf. Am I exaggerating saying a year? I mean, at least half a year, more than half a year, because like for sure since last year, and it just does not put out another leaf. It's just, this is my fault because it was too close to the heater, so I burnt it a little bit, so that was my fault. But it just does not want to put out another leaf. I don't know. She's fine. I mean, she likes to be by herself, I guess. But yeah, this one's doing good. These 2 new leaves since I brought her home. That one has died out, but that's normal. And then I have the ZZ plant here. I love the ZZ plant. I have a paper there. I'm sorry, I'm gonna keep saying it. I forgot to pick it up. But yeah, I love the ZZ plant. It's so pretty. Here on the side of my bed, I have 2 Calatheas, the only 2 Calatheas I have. I have this Calathea medallion, and it's absolutely stunning. It's opened this new leaf since I got it. It's just, oh, it's just so pretty. I got this from B&Q, and I got this Calathea Trio Star. Trio Star has been in my wish list for the longest time. I don't know what it is about her, but I absolutely love her. I don't know why this leaf is just green. Hopefully you don't lose your white and your pink. It's just so pretty. I got this one from Gardener's Stream, a whole mess. Go watch the video. I'll link it down below. It was a bit of a mess, but it's all explained in there. But I still love it. I got it for $16.99. Can't remember, but absolutely in love. Here by the window, I have the beautiful string of hearts. Not string of hearts, what am I saying? I have the beautiful string of pearls. This is where the string of hearts was, actually. And there's a t-shirt hanging there. Ignore it. But I have my string of pearls here. Again, this is one of my most recent acquisitions. I got this 2 weeks ago, I believe. It was £10 with the pod, which I believe it was a pretty good deal. And it's just here by the window. It seems to be doing fine. I wasn't actually too sure if it'd be a good idea to have it by the window, but it seems to be doing all right. Seems to be growing, thriving, hairy as well. Don't know how did a hair got stuck in here. I don't know, but I have to make sure of that. I don't know. I didn't even got it stuck in there. I don't know, but yeah, it's just really pretty. I got it from B&Q as well. It's just, I've wanted one of these for the longest time, and I'm just so glad I finally got it. Here by my workstation next to me, I have these three beauties. If you watch my streams, you possibly saw either one of these because I'm constantly showing them off. This first one is this Alocasia. I don't know which type of Alocasia it is. I'm just showing you guys my laundry on my bed because I'm stupid like that. But there you go. I got it for £5. Got it off of Wilco. I think it was a pretty good deal. And there's actually a fun thing about this is that every time I water it, it just starts dripping. So we kind of say that it's crying. I really like her. This has gotten this new leaf since I got her. I got her like a month ago, maybe less, but it's doing well. And then I have this Monstera, just a regular Monstera deliciosa, and you can see there's a new leaf here, which I'm extremely excited about, and there's a new leaf there, and I believe either tomorrow or the next day there's gonna be a new leaf in here. I can feel it, the groove. I don't know if you can pick it up on camera, but I can feel the groove in here. And I've had this for, I believe, 2 years. Let me show you the other way. There, that's such a nicer shot with all my mess on the background. But anyways, I've got this for like 2 years, and it was so small. I have to show you guys the pot that it came in. Give me a second, I need to show you guys this. This is the pot where it came in. It was so tiny. I think this is her third pot. It's grown so much. When I got it, it didn't even have the fenestrations on the leaves. Is it fenestrations? Maybe I'm saying something stupid. It didn't have the holes on the leaves. It was just these types of leaves. And I got her really tiny. Like, can you see the difference? It's just so cool how much she's grown. And I still have her original pot. It's just, my baby's growing so fast. Oh. Here I have a Ficus Robusta, I believe. Please don't kill me if I'm butchering the name. I got this off of Tesco's, I think, for like £5 or something. But again, I think this was one of my first plants, so I can't exactly say how long I have it for. Over, I'm saying 2 years possibly. I have it, I guess. That's a rough estimate. Hasn't grown a lot. I think it was about like here when I got it. So I would say this is how much it grown. It's actually growing leaves here, which I've never seen a ficus do. So, and here on the bottom as well, if you can see, I've never actually seen it. It's leaning on one side as well. I don't know why. It's just doing its thing. It has a new leaf going in as well. Look at that, my baby. My baby! I also have a bird's nest fern. I'd say this is my most neglected plant. Not just because it's in here, but I just don't love it as much as I love all the other plants. So I'd say this is the one that is in the worst condition. It has, this is my fault. It was too close to my candles. My bad, but I don't know. I just keep forgetting to water it as well, and it's always sogging. But I got this app, which I'm gonna put the name on the screen there so you guys can see it. So now it reminds me when to water my plants, because I always forget. And now it's always like this. It was very pale and it was very droopy, but ever since I started watering it properly, it looks a little bit better, I'd say. But the tips are still very dry, which if you guys can help me figure out why, possibly because I haven't watered it properly. It's clearly more neglected than the other ones. I think you can tell the difference. But yeah, that's there she is. There she is. And finally, we get to the last few. We're gonna start here on the bottom. I have this spider plant. Again, I bought this from London. I think from the same place where I got the Pothos. I think I got 3 on that shop. I got this, the Pothos, and for the life of me, I can't remember which one the third was. Oh, I forgot to mention that the bird's nest was from Tesco's with the pot. It was pretty cheap, but I know I got 3, and I can't remember which one was the third one I got. Possibly has already died. But yeah, I got this one. It's never given me babies as well. But again, I was not watering it properly. It was drooping and very pale as well, like the bird's nest. Since I got that app, I'm finally watering my plants properly, and it's very Wow, I wish I had this beautiful hair on my head. Beautiful. Here I have this Peperomia. Gosh, I can't remember the proper name. I honestly don't really like this plant, and when I got it was a lot bigger. I neglected it because I regret buying it because I didn't like it. I got it in IKEA, actually, believe it or not. I got it from IKEA and I didn't really like it at the beginning. Miss, please move. And I actually like it better now that it's tinier and the leaves are more spaced out. I think it was just a mess because I think there's 2 plants in here and it might be too much plant in one pot, if that makes sense. So it was looking a little bit overcrowded, so some of it has died out. I think it looks a lot more neater. I like it a lot better now. Up here I have these 2 wonderful babies. I have this Begonia maculata that lost all its leaves during the winter. I was just living in a not so nice place, so we kind of, not during the winter actually, I think during the summer it started losing its leaves, because once I moved in here it started growing a lot better, and it was literally had no leaves at all. It's just sticks, and it's grown a lot. It is beautiful. I love it. I got it from the garden center. Can't remember how much it was actually, but beautiful. It's grown a lot. As you can see, can you see the stick? Like, it was shorter than the stick for sure. But I have it a long time ago. I have it again 2 years ago. I got it. So it's grown a lot, but not too much, if that makes sense. And finally, I know this took so long, but finally I have this Pilea peperomioides, something like that. Chinese money plant. This is what started the whole thing. This is what started my love for plants. I was in love with this plant, and I started buying houseplants because I really like this one, and it's just grown a little bit crazy after that. I got this from London Houseplants. In love with it. It's a bit wonky. It's gone through a rough patch again because of where I was living. Wasn't the right temperature, wasn't the right conditions for it. The leaves are, I don't know what's wrong with the leaves. If you guys can please help me out, because I'm trying to keep her from doing this. But you can see the new leaves are a little bit better, so it could possibly be from where I was living. No, this one is doing the thing again, but I mean, it's alive and it's always making babies as well. I've given so many babies, and still so many. But I don't know if you guys can tell me. It was a bit wonky because it was facing the window the other way around for too long, and then I just had to, you know, rotate it a little bit. And it's a lesson learned. I need to start rotating it a little bit more often because it's a little bit wonky. And yes, I got this almost 3 years. No, I wouldn't say 3 years, but 2 years. Yeah, I got it 2 years ago, and it was tiny. It was about maybe this size. It was tiny, and it's grown a lot, so I'm quite proud of it. I want to get an Alocasia Silver Dragon and an Alocasia Black Velvet. Those 2 are definitely on my wish list, and Stringer Hearts Variegated. I think that's the only 3 plants I want to get now. I don't have a lot of space, as you guys can see. Well, I have a lot of space, but it's running out of space because I got way too many plants. So those 3 are definitely the ones that I'm gonna get, and that's it. But yeah, which one was your favorite? Let me know which one you prefer the most, which one is the prettiest. If you have any advices, if I'm doing anything wrong with any of my plants, please let me know. I think they're all pretty much well taken care of, except for probably the Pilea and the bird's nest, which I'm pretty sure I know I neglected it, and maybe the aloe. I don't know, the aloe just, I mean, it's doing its thing. I don't know what's wrong with that aloe, but I hope you guys enjoy it. Let me know again which one was your favorite, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.